Welcome to the Kingsford Flivver Flash. I'm Coach Van Dusen. This is Season 20, Episode 29, Playoffs, Week 1. Well, folks, we made it. We made it to the end of the football season, and we're now officially in playoffs. And it's pretty incredible. You know, at the beginning of the season with the coronavirus, we had no idea how it was all going to shake out, and it has been a roller coaster for sure. But here we are. Week 1 of the playoffs. So I am not going to waste any time. I'm going to share my screen and let's get to it. So first off, probably the most important game that I can think of, we have the Division 5 Round 1 playoffs. Ogemaw Heights from down just south of Grayling is going to come up and visit the Kingsford Flivvers on Saturday. I believe the kickoff is at 2 o'clock. So there's a really neat graphic we were able to make for them, and we're really excited for these young men as they get to host a playoff game. You know, everybody asks about fans. That's going to be very limited, and it's going to go first priority to the parents and family of the players, and they're also working it for the Kingsford fans as well as the Ogemaw Heights fans. So I don't have a good answer, and that I don't really have an answer right now for fans. So if you have a player on the team, they're going to have better info than I have for you right now. As soon as I know, I'll put it out on one of our social media sites. We have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can go down in the show notes and subscribe to all of those. If you're on YouTube or your favorite podcatcher of choice, you can subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you're always up to date on what we do. And with that, we're usually pretty active on social media, but this fall, like everything else, it's been a lot different, and we have not been as active, mainly because information changes so fast. It's easier to maybe wait a little longer and put out good information the first time as opposed to putting out information that's, 60% right and then having to change it later. So really excited for these young men going to be able to host their first playoff game here at Flivver Field. So let's go back through all of our opponents like we do every week. And here we have Marquette. They are going to be the number 3 seed in Division 3, and they get to host Muskegon Reiths Puffer. So being the number 3 seed, they get to play number 6. The number 1 seed in that district is Muskegon, sitting at 5-1. And if you look, they have a ton of playoff points, which tells me their schedule is pretty tough. All right, so then let's go to Division 4. A little bit of a change. Last week we had Sault Ste. Marie traveling, we had Escanaba traveling to Sault Ste. Marie. However, that has switched. So now Escanaba drops to the number 5 seed, and they will have to travel to Alma, where Sault Ste. Marie picks up the number 3 seed. Congratulations to the Blue Devils, and they get to host Saginaw Arthur Hill. Moving to Division 5, there is the Kingsford Flivvers sitting at the number 4 seed, hosting Ogemaw Heights. Another Division 5 foe from the UP is Hancock. They're sitting at the number 6, and they get to travel to Gladwin to finish out District 1, Region 1. We have Reed City at the number 1 seed playing Sheboygan, number 8. And we have Kingsley, the number 2 seed, playing Standish Sterling. So there is Division 5, Region 1, District 1. Moving to Division 6, we have Menominee with a first round bye sitting at 4-2. We also have Calumet as the number 4 seed. They get to host Houghton, 4-5. I believe last week we had those switched where Calumet was going to have to travel to Houghton. Still a quick trip, just 15 miles down the road for the fans. And we wish the best of luck to the Copper Kings and to the Gremlins. Down at the number 3 seed, Gladstone will be hosting Negaunee. So another quick trip across the UP. So the best of luck to all the UP teams in Division 6. Moving to Division 7, we have a couple teams from the UP here. Correction, we have 2 teams. We have Manistee at the number 5 seed. They'll be traveling to Marcelona. And last week we had Lance traveling to Marcelona based on playoff points. And now Lance will be traveling to the number 2 seed, Traverse City St. Francis. So that's quite a trip for the Purple Hornets, but we wish the best to the Emeralds and the Hornets as they take on opponents downstate. So in Division 8, we have a lot of UP teams. We have Iron Mountain sitting at 5-1, hosting Rogers City. East Jordan will be hosting Gwen, West Iron County, and Norway. Another quick trip across the UP. West Iron sitting at 6-0. And then we have Bark River Harris hosting St. Agnes. So a little bit of a trip across US 2 there, but best of luck to all the UP teams in Division 8. Now we move to 8-man football. We have 2 divisions in 8-man, if you remember. So Division 1, we have Munising, Newberry, Pickford, and Stevenson. Those are all UP teams, and you can see they're taking on opponents from across the UP and downstate. And then Division 2, District 1, Region 1 is all UP teams. So Powers North Central sitting at 6-0. They drew the number 1 seed. Number 2 seed is Cedarville at 5-1. And the 3 seed is Rapid River at 5-1. And Crystal Falls Forest Park rounds off the home teams sitting at 4-1. So if you've never seen an 8-man football game, they're usually pretty exciting, pretty high scoring. They're very fast and fun to watch. So we wish the best of luck to all the UP teams coming out of 8-man football. So let me get rid of my screen share here. And this is a quick one. That's going to be it for episode 29 in season 20 of the Kingsford Flivver Flash. As always, I remind you to go down in the show notes and like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you're on YouTube, subscribe and ring the notification bell. You can also please share with your friends so other people get to know about the wonderful things happening around Kingsford football. This is Coach Van Dusen. Until next time, win in the classroom, win in the community, win on the field.